Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jane Eerie, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my hiking era. I've been in not really hiking but like a walking kind of nature walk era. I'm just going to call it my hiking era, but I've been enjoying walking so much lately. I've always enjoyed walking, and especially where I live now, it's super scenic with so much green and foresty areas everywhere. I've seen this specific place a few times driving by, so I decided to come on and check it out. It was actually kind of difficult to get in here, like the entrance, you had to drive in and do a bunch of stuff, but we made it through. And then this is us walking, pretty fun. We walked to this bridge area that had like a creek going all throughout the park. The area that I live in has a pretty large creek and river area, and it was pretty fun. So I enjoyed seeing that and seeing all the water flow through. Of course, it reminded me of Bridges to Terabithia. How could I forget? We came a little bit before sunset, which in my opinion is the best time of day to go out and explore and walk. And we saw, again, like I said, this little section of the creek. My dog was with us, of course. He was having such a good time. My dog is lazy though. If he walks for like more than 30 minutes, he's already over it. So he was being a little bit lazy. But we found tiny stones and we were throwing them inside the creek. We were trying to see who could throw one the farthest, and it was pretty fun to do that. So I went off to this little area with my dog. I wanted to go a little bit further down, which it wasn't super far down, but it was like a tiny hill going down, and my dog was not having it because there were so many branches, which makes sense. He didn't want to get hurt, so we just went out of that little section. Walking a little bit further, and we saw there was a playground area which had like a castle themed kind of fort area, which is really cool. I love castles and like medieval stuff, and all around this whole place was just super cool. And my dog tried to run away from me, but it's okay, we managed to get him back. I was just more scared. I don't want him to slip or anything crazy, so got him back quick. And we did a full loop around one of the trails, and we ended up going back to the parking spot where we parked our car. Of course, as I mentioned, sun was setting and it was just looking really nice. I had such a fun time, and I'm for sure going to come back to this specific walking trail again very soon, especially with spring and summer coming up. And once we packed everybody into the car, I just wanted to enjoy it a little bit more because I knew the sun was going to set fairly quickly once we got in the car and went to drive home. We got in the car, and I did pack some snacks for us to have after or during. I wasn't really sure what we were going to do, but we ended up eating them after in the car. And with kids and pregnancy, it was just not enough. So we went to Jack in the Box, which was super good. It smacked. I wanted a burger so bad this day, and we ended up getting it. So I'm very happy about that. And this was actually the next day. We had somewhere to be, which was about an hour away from our house. So we made it into a mini road trip. We tried this Chinese food place, which was pretty good. The only thing was missing was like a tiny bit extra seasoning or spice. Overall, it was pretty good. We got chow mein, rice, orange chicken, and barbecue pork, which everything was delicious. My daughter was obsessed with it. She was like munching that thing. She loved it. So we're definitely going to have to go back. And I got this soda from the gas station. It was huge, by the way. It was crazy. And the rest of the trip, we just spent having fun, talking, listening to music, doing all the things that we needed to do. This was on the Sunday of this week, and I wanted to start a tradition called Slurpee Sunday. So we headed to 7-Eleven to get some Slurpees, and it was pretty good. And this was the following day. We ended up going on another little hike, little walk. This place was actually more of like a hike, at least getting to like the main walking trail. So that was something that we weren't expecting, but it was actually pretty cool. We saw a blue jay when we first got there, and I was happy because blue jay is my favorite bird. Mordecai and Rigby, if you know, you know. As I mentioned, this was more like a foresty area, and I really liked it because I love forest vibes, everything that comes with the forest. It's just fun to explore. I do get scared that I'm gonna encounter like a crazy wild animal one day, so I'm trying to be prepared for that. Once again, seeing the creek as it's flowing through the whole place. One of my main goals for this year and for my entire life is just to be more active, have more fun, go on more adventures, and be outside more. So I'm pretty glad we're starting up this and discovering new places to go to have fun. And we did kind of low-key end up getting lost a little bit. We passed this bridge, and then it led to the main walking trail, which was kind of just like a straight trail. And it ended up taking us all the way to the other side, completely like in a 180 from where we parked. So we did have to walk a little bit more on the outside to get to our car, which was no big deal. We saw this abandoned gas station, which looks super cool. I don't know why I like abandoned areas. They look cool. Then we went back to the car, went home, and chilled. I had so much fun, and I hope that I get to do so many more adventures and nature walks pretty soon. And I hope it inspire you guys to do something similar, do the same, or if not, you just had fun watching. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been Jane Eerie, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure.